Oh, it's the 1821 war. The Greeks had now suffered 400 years of occupation from the Ottomans, from the Muslims, and they finally start to fight back. And so the soldiers' uniforms, they're wearing skirts, and the skirts are folded 400 times to symbolize the 400 years of occupation. And our tour guide, being very patriotic, was just talking about the bravery of these men. And as he's telling me this, and we're watching the guards, this is why the Lord had told me about this and about the soldiers, because it was Greece that was able to preserve Christendom in this region. It was even after 400 years, they still continued to fight back Islam.
At every location we went to, they would show us either these blocks of marble or these different sculptures that were from place to place, and they wanted to make sure that we saw that there was a cross 2,000 years old or less, but the presence of the cross and everywhere we went.
The
Christians were here. The Christians were here, the Christians were there. Paul walked through here. These sculptures and these marble ruins that are like laying sideways, and you see a cross, or Christ was always present, regardless of who was here. Where a band comes out, and 175 or so soldiers come out dressed exactly the same, do the same type of step, which is virtually a ritual of how they kick up their legs and use the spikes that are on the end of these pom-poms that are on the top of their shoes, so that if they run out of ammunition and now they're in a hand fight, they're able to kick the enemy with these spikes as a way of fending them off. And then they have the bayonets. And then later on in the day, as we see this huge celebration, maybe 2 blocks down the road, we see Free Palestine.
It was wild. I mean, hundreds with Free Palestine t-shirts, many of them gay, and the t-shirts had not just from the river to the sea, from every river to every sea.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went up to a girl, I was like, "You speak English?" And she's like, "Yeah, little." And I was like, "What river and what sea?" She's like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Wait, so are you saying Palestine should take over every river and every sea?" And she's like, no, just where Israel. And I was like, they have no idea what they're talking about. Down the street, they're celebrating how their ancestors fought, bled, and died to stop the Islamic Army when these people want to empower the Islamic Army. It was the weirdest paradox I have ever seen.